Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful won't save the day for Steffy Forrester or Ridge Forrester. Instead, it seems that unfortunate deed whips up trouble for the father-daughter duo on the CBS soap. This likely has Eric Forrester tossing a rather angry "I told you so" at his son and granddaughter. But Eric might have taken steps a long time ago to guard against a deed like the one Steffy and Ridge Forrester pulled off. So this may leave Ridge and his daughter eating crow next week. Bold and the beautiful had Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, push her weight around over the last few weeks. But next week, she likely gets taken down a few notches. Steffy and her father, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., may finally see the error of their ways. The B&B preview has Carter Walton with extreme enthusiasm for what he discovers next week. So if his excitement offers any indication of things to come, he likely found something to rattle the Forresters. That said, Forrester Creations could face major changes. But these changes might be out of Steffy and Ridge's control thanks to Eric Forrester, John McCook. The Forrester patriarch was furious last week on Bold and the Beautiful. He was stunned by what his son and granddaughter did for the sake of Steffy's personal agenda. So if Eric Forrester let his granddaughter know that she overstepped, then it's obvious Steffy got too power-happy last week. But the tide changes according to B&B spoilers. Something is about to happen next week that could shift a bit of control to her rival. And maybe even a few others find themselves with a say in the matter at Forrester Creations. Bold and the Beautiful gives fans a fleeting glimpse of Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, telling Hope Logan, Annika Knoll, good news. Carter says, "This is the answer we're looking for. Ridge and Steffy put it right in our hands." In the preview clip, he shows her some documents when he claims this is the answer they need. So what does the COO have that gets him so excited? Ridge walked out on him last week, sparking anger and hurt feelings for Carter. His best friend dismissed his concerns, although Carter did come on strong with Ridge when shooting off his demands. Some fans found the COO's behavior odd. He made demands to Ridge Forrester as if he were the head of the company. Plus, he pointed out that Steffy's behavior was wrong. But as Ridge's best friend, Carter has to know if you say anything negative about Steffy, Ridge will clap back. So when he condemned her actions, Ridge walked away. While the Bold and the Beautiful preview clip was fleeting, viewers saw enough to surmise Carter has something big. And it is likely neither Ridge nor Steffy knows what they handed him. But whatever it is, it sounded as if it would work against Steffy and Ridge Forrester. They may discover that the Hope for the Future contract has a clause that favors Hope in some way. Maybe she has some ownership right to it. After all, it carries her name. But these documents could hold something even bigger. They may contain a hidden secret for this family company, thanks to Eric's kindness. Remember back when Eric Forrester thought his life was over? Well, maybe he secretly decided to leave his entire family a piece of Forrester Creations. And to Eric, you don't need to be a relative for him to consider someone as family. While Steffy Forrester made it clear that FC is a private family company, maybe Eric did something a while back when he thought he was dying. It's possible when he was handed a fatal diagnosis, he dispersed the company into shares for the people he calls family, but are not, like Carter, Brooke, and Hope. If so, then it is possible that Carter's shares and the Logan family's shares combined give them some control, or maybe even an equal amount of control as Steffy and Ridge Forrester. If this is the case, this could give them just as much say in the company as Steffy and Ridge. Last week, Eric Forrester stated that Hope is family when hearing about his granddaughter's deed. He was furious when Steffy fired her. Plus, Bold and the Beautiful offered a few lines from the Forrester daughter. Her scene establishes how Ridge and Steffy's power stems from this private, family-owned company. Steffy Forrester threw that in her COO's face. But then a few more scenes pointed out who Eric considers part of the family. This included Carter, Hope, and Brooke. So maybe some of the folks who Eric calls his family become disgruntled employees, and they band together. Then they might discover in the documents Carter found that they hold shares in the company. So if this is what the CEO discovered in those papers, it would be just what they needed, as he states in next week's preview. While this sounds far-fetched, this is B and B, so anything can happen. But if this is the case, enough folks could get together. Then, if their combined FC shares add up, a takeover might be in the wind. Better yet for some B and B viewers, this would mean Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester see their power unplugged on the CBS soap. For years, The Bold and the Beautiful has captured audiences with its riveting drama, unexpected twists, and unforgettable characters. Among them, Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester stand as two of the most dynamic and influential figures in the soap opera's history. Their stories, interwoven with love, betrayal, power, and redemption, have kept fans glued to their screens. But what if there was an explosive, hidden document that had the power to shake their worlds like never before? What if this secret could unravel years of carefully built legacies and relationships? Ridge Forrester, the legendary designer and co-leader of Forrester Creations, has always walked the fine line between artistic genius and emotional turmoil. His love life has been nothing short of a roller coaster, torn between Brooke Logan, the eternal love of his life, and Taylor Hayes, the mother of his children. Through it all, Ridge has been the patriarch of a powerful dynasty, ensuring that Forrester Creations remains an empire in the fashion world. Then there's Steffy Forrester, strong, independent, and the very essence of a modern businesswoman. As Ridge's daughter, she inherited his talent, ambition, and fiery spirit. She's no stranger to controversy, having fought for love, power, and her family's legacy time and time again. Whether she's battling the Logans or taking on corporate enemies, Steffy remains a force to be reckoned with. Amid all the ongoing drama at Forrester Creations, whispers of a secret document have surfaced, one so dangerous it could shift the power balance forever. Hidden away in the vaults of Forrester Creations, this document contains shocking revelations about the Forrester family's true ownership, past dealings, and even undisclosed betrayals that could alter the family dynamic permanently. A shocking revelation. The true ownership of Forrester Creations. What if Steffy and Ridge discovered that Forrester Creations wasn't entirely theirs? Imagine a hidden clause in an old legal contract, one that reveals Eric Forrester made an unbreakable deal decades ago, one that involves an unknown investor who still holds a significant stake in the company. This mystery figure could rise from the shadows, demanding their share and threatening the Forrester dynasty. This revelation could send shockwaves through Ridge, Steffy, and the rest of the family. Could it be that someone they've long trusted has secretly controlled more than they ever realized? Could it be a past enemy, an old flame, or even a shocking return of a character presumed gone? Beyond business, what if this document revealed a personal betrayal, a confession letter never meant to be found? It could be a letter from Taylor, admitting a past indiscretion that changes the very foundation of Ridge and Steffy's bond. Or perhaps a confession from Brooke, exposing a deep secret she has kept for years about Ridge's true paternity. Such a revelation could send Ridge into an emotional tailspin, forcing him to question everything he has ever known. For Steffy, it could mean re-evaluating her entire sense of identity, power, and the love she's fought so hard to protect. If this document were to come to light, it would spark chaos in the Forrester family. Steffy, ever the warrior, would fight tooth and nail to maintain control. Ridge, torn between duty and emotion, might struggle to keep his composure. The ripple effects would extend beyond just them. Hope, Liam, Thomas, and even Eric would find themselves caught in the storm. Would Steffy and Ridge team up to protect their empire, or would the revelation divide them? Would Brooke and Taylor find themselves drawn into another war over Ridge, Or could this be the ultimate test of loyalty and love? In true bold and the beautiful fashion, such a revelation would lead to a dramatic showdown. Steffy might be forced to make the ultimate power move, one that secures her dominance at Forrester Creations, but at a personal cost. Would she go so far as to manipulate the truth, bury the document, or strike a secret deal to ensure her family's control remains intact? Ridge, always the conflicted hero, might have to make a choice between justice and protecting his loved ones. Will he confront the past head-on, or will he too succumb to the need for secrecy and survival? If the secret document is exposed, it won't just be another scandal. It will mark the beginning of a new era. The Forresters have survived betrayals, deaths, and corporate takeovers, but this would test them like never before. It could mean the rise of a new leader, a shift in alliances, and the redefinition of what it means to be a Forrester. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. Bold and the beautiful fans would be in for the ride of their lives. Because when it comes to Steffy and Ridge, nothing is ever truly settled, and the drama is always just beginning.